So I know a lot of people probably want my opinion on this whole Ronnie Radke, Radish, whatever the fuck his name is, singer of Falling in Reverse, who's been accused of gang raping a girl while he was on tour. I'm not exactly shocked by this news, considering what it is that he has accomplished in his life and who he is. And I'm more offended by the news, but like I said, it's not exactly surprising, and I think he did it. Now, why do I say this? Falling in Reverse is a band that has been purposely constructed by its label in order to sell mediocre music for a profit. The songs these guys put out are not difficult to create. They follow the exact pattern of shit, that the same formula that's selling this kind of music right now, and they're fronted by a fucking douchebag. In fact, this kind of is really the only sort of music that Epitaph Records has been putting out since like 2006. So, yeah, good job on you guys. I'm glad to see that your PR and business people over there really seem to know what they're doing. Actually, you don't seem to know what you're doing at all, because now look what you've done to your image as a business. But anyway, guys like Ronnie Radke think the rules we're all bound to, the laws we're all bound to, don't apply to them because they're famous. This guy thinks that by having sat on his ass fundamentally and really not worked too hard to get where he's at, that he's succeeded in life. This is from what I've observed. Guys like Ian Watkins and even Davi Vanity. These are all people who think, oh, well, I've gone through the shit in life now, and now that I'm famous, I don't really have to worry about all the same kind of shit I had to worry about when I was a regular civilian. I'm famous now. Now I can do all the fucked up shit I want, and my fans will back me up in my delusion that I'm not doing anything wrong. And already that's starting to happen with Falling in Reverse. Fans are coming out and saying this girl's story is bullshit. They're going and saying something along the lines of, well, she was raped on 4 separate occasions. That happens to who? Are you fuckers fucking serious? I could go make an entire video on its own about how stupid that is, but I won't. There's nothing about this, from taking a look at Ronnie Radke, that seems out of the norm for his behavior. Okay? He's just a douchebag who thinks he can get away with it because he's famous. Alright, this is not somebody that needed buckets of money dumped on their head. Because let's fucking face it, if it weren't for music, this guy would be nothing. You couldn't see this guy having a normal job. You couldn't see this guy ever having a normal life. He's gotten the tattoos. He's gotten the idiotic, look at me, I'm Joey Ramone fucking haircut. He's got his fucking head full of piercings and shit. Now, nothing is wrong inherently with tattoos and piercings, but he's gone so overboard in his little rock star life that assimilating back into normality he never wanted to do. He wanted to be famous so badly that he never formulated a plan B, and now has done something, supposedly, and I believe that it's something he legitimately did take part in, that has the potential to butt-fuck his whole life. It's funny. He actually has a song called I'm Not a Vampire, which I was actually going to originally do this video as a Stevie Listens To, but I don't want to put myself through that. I listened to it once before filming the video, and I'm just like, I can't stand this again. But the song is about addiction, supposedly. The video is about addiction and rehab and all that. And I think it's funny that you think that your minimal addiction problem is the worst shit that you faced in life, but the fact that you so callously violated the dignity of another human being is just, you know, that's... yeah, it's by the boards. You don't need to even fucking worry about it. You know, it's just water under the bridge. Fuck how they feel. You know, I had to work so hard to get where I am. You probably sucked a couple of dicks onto your label manager's table, and that was it. Alright, you haven't lifted a damn finger to do a goddamn thing. You know, I love it when guys like him say the music business is so difficult to get into these days, because I'm like, well, you know, for people like myself it is. For guys like you, no. All you got to do is fucking exist. All you have to do is just be in the band that you're in and make the music that you're making, because it, you know, it's totally not sucking up to the lowest common denominator You know, it's totally not being automatically constructed for terrestrial radio play and such. That you just have to exist, and then you'll have people just throwing money at you. You know, this is what I feel is wrong with the entertainment business right now. It's just so misguided. Shit like this does not need to be made popular. And all it's doing is poisoning the brains of more and more fucking young people. There's no message in it. The only message I can even derive from some of this shit in his music is, look at all the crap I went through. Now I'm in a band and I don't have to worry about that dumb shit anymore, and I don't even really worry about anything anymore. And that's it. It's the only message I get from it. That I went through this shit and now I don't have to anymore. There's no commentary on anything. There's nothing to make you think. There's nothing creative about it. It's just people making sounds to a beat. And that's it. It's fucking awful. It really is. But yeah, do I think that he did it? Yeah. And he did it because, why? He thought he could get away with it. He thought fame could cover this up. He thought, well, you know, if I just try to slide it so all the people who are fans of my band, you know, just go and berate anyone saying more or less the same things that I'm saying here, then I'll be fine. You know, I'm sorry, but if this chick decides to bring legal litigation your way, you're fucked. Alright, she's already been hospitalized. She's already taken a rape kit. And when the results of that rape kit come back, and you're implicated in it, which I think you will be, well, I'll just give you some advice. I think there's a sale of rope at Home Depot. You might want to look into that. You also might want to look into that if you consider making another record, because I'd rather you hang yourself than put more music out there. That's probably the harshest thing I'll say all week, and I have no qualms about it. In fact, I have no qualms about saying I hope this guy's fucking guillotined by day's end, because he is a sick, dignity fucking using, abusing piece of rapist scum. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's such a pussy that when he was confronted about this, he had to hide behind his goddamn bodyguards. To those bodyguards, quit your fucking jobs. Stop protecting people like this. If you get wind of something like this, don't stand there and protect them. Let them fucking get what's coming to them. Not a person in the world will blame you. You'd have to be working for an asshole who would fire you over letting some shit stain like this get their ass kicked on account of their own actions. Bodyguards, in this sense, kind of act like the idiotic, overbearing parent who sits there and pulls their kid away from anything like, oh no, he really did something that he deserved to get kicked in the fucking head over, but I'm not going to let that happen. So I'm going to just shield him from the reality of his actions and shield him from the consequences of his actions. It's bullshit. Anyway, fuck this loser. Fuck his fucking music. It sucks ass. And yeah, fuck anyone who wants to sit there and defend this piece of shit. I'm some guy on the internet. And I'm sorry, but I don't like rape apologists, and I don't like rapists. Take it easy.